just as the player who puppets Rook said prior to D&D, my character is gonna get sucked to death, and the prediction came true. um, First death in the campaign, but luckily, Jay had a diamond to cast Revivify on. Although going forward, you guys do not have the material components for it. Um, Tread cautiously, or play as recklessly as ever. Up to you. Upon defeating both the incubus and succubus, you find yourselves awakened back at the lobby of the theater area, to which you guys did get knocked unconscious after Zaz stepped on some runes. Um, and as you come to, you felt that you got a little stronger. So each of you guys had rolled your hit points, I believe. Picked up new spells, upgraded your class, and the floor is yours. What would you guys like to do? Yeah, you guys are at the bottom.
Oh,
Um,
I forgot my password. No. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I'm sorry. So right now, even though you guys did level up, Cimarine, I think you still have 2 levels of exhaustion, and
yeah.
Rook, you still have your bad luck. So these are back,
All
in
right.
place.
I forgot about that.
I'm gonna go run to the bathroom and look in the mirror just to make sure I'm not
Okay.
weird look.
Um, what are you looking for?
I'm gonna look at the mirror just to make sure I look like me.
Give me a perception check.
Give me 1 sec.
I'm just gonna like pat myself down
Mhm.
to like because I did suffer like a little bit of damage, but I want to
Mhm.
check like if that stuck around, basically.
Um, as you, yeah, you did take some damage. I unfortunately don't quite remember how much damage you took, but as you wake up, you find that you are in the same condition that you were prior to falling unconscious.
Okay.
Uh, you have bad luck. I forgot. You look pretty like the same. Like maybe got a little stubble growing in. It's been a while since you shaved. Uh, nothing significant though.
All right. I'm gonna check the stalls for stuff.
Sure.
Yeah, sure no one's hiding in here.
Go ahead and give me an investigation. Check.
This is gonna be good. Oh my god, hold on. I need to change my mouse 4 button.
Is it the one that says dicks?
Maybe.
He has a macro set up. I guess where you if he presses it, it just spams dicks.
I didn't set it up myself. My friend set it up when he sent me this keyboard.
Oh my god.
I had to fix it, but I guess I haven't fixed all of them. All right, we're back.
I'm just gonna take a seat because it's been a while, right?
At the with the 5,
Excellent.
despite the lobby being kind of like dusty and a little old, still maintained in pretty good, what's the word, condition. The bathroom stalls look pretty clean as well. Like whoever owns this area takes good care of it, sans the rubble. along the staircase.
All right, all right. Guess I'll just come back over everyone else. Everything seems pretty normal, guys. Was that some kind of weird dream? Because I feel pretty good right now, but I wasn't feeling so good about 5 minutes ago.
I'm actually gonna go over to the cat and ask the hell that all was about.
He's sitting there at the front, like haven't stepped past the threshold of into the theater. And he kind of looks up at you and goes, "I don't know what you're talking about. You guys, you fell over for 10 seconds and stood right back up."
So there was nobody here.
That was
No.
very uncomfortable.
There were some glowing runes, which I assume knocked you guys out, but by the time I noticed, it was already gone.
Well, at least none of us bumped our head. Wait, did we like get knocked out standing, or did we,
No,
like-
you guys fell over. You,
Yeah.
No.
Well, that's probably
So
why
we'll
my
find
character's
somewhere to
upside down.
Okay, well, that was tiring and very weird. And then we watched Rook die. Oh, well, I guess we wouldn't really know that except for Rook and Jay.
Right.
No, I definitely am. Yeah, it was pretty crazy over there, guys.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely noticed that he died, and I'm very still in shock about it. On
Just-
top of the fact that, you know, he died, but that I also brought him back.
Just FYI, there's nothing on the other side, guys. Just saying. It's just dark.
It's fucked up.
It was just dark. It was just very dark, and then I came back. It was like I got pulled back to a light. It was wild. I don't want to do that again. Let's never do that again.
Please don't.
We need to be extra careful. Because that felt pretty real, but I feel totally fine right now. I don't know about you guys. I actually feel more than fine. I
Does
feel
he
pretty
still
good.
just have 1 hit point?
No, you guys have whatever hit points you were at when you entered the lobby.
Sick.
So
Okay, good.
I believe you guys aren't at full HP, but you guys do have an opportunity to take a long rest if you like, or you can continue and move forward. I know you guys are pretty spent from the carnival.
Do we have to do the long rest to? God, I'm used-
Typically, that is how it would work.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, we definitely need to long rest anyways.
Yeah.
Typically the level up doesn't kick in until a long rest.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Does a long rest make my lower maximum HP go away? Because I
You will see. No, the lower maximum HP was in your dream state, so that is not effective, like in effect in this current realm that you're in.
I
Good.
came in here already with lower HP because of something.
oh.
No, that should
No,
be true.
you had edited it, yeah, because you got kissed in your dream,
Oh,
right? And that was
but
when
before we got transported, though.
correct, yeah, and that's why it was
Okay.
marked because you guys were still on this map, and I hadn't transferred you guys into the new map.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, definitely need a long rest
Yes.
because my normal version has no spells due to the
Yeah, very few.
because we
Yeah.
ran away from the house because our instincts told us it was unsafe, and we wanted to sleep in the lobby area because it looked safe. Got hit by a trap. But I feel like now that that's over, it should be at least a little safer.
Yeah.
Do we want to go occupy, like, just shove ourselves into these bathrooms and
I mean, that works
mean-
for me.
The one with the door open looks pretty normal to me. Nothing out of place, at least from what I saw.
Okay then. Well, I'm gonna. Take a
This one
walk
has the door closed.
and lean against it.
Is it
I'm gonna
locked?
sit on this chair.
You can go ahead and try to see if it's locked or not.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna pull on the doorknob, and if it's
Sure. You pull on the doorknob. It is unlocked.
oh good, okay,
You go in. It's dark.
trap, isn't it?
No, that's not a trap. It's in less of a tidy condition in comparison to the other one. It looks like there is a stall that is out of order. It seems like something from the ceilings collapsed and caved in, or not really caved in, but like impacted the toilet. So it's just a bunch of rubbles and stuff. The other ones still look fine. If you need to use the restroom, you can definitely use the restroom.
Can I see anything through that hole where the ceiling is collapsed?
Give me a perception check.
Excellent. I'm just gonna get them all out of the way. Oh,
With a 10, the room itself is dark already, and you're like looking into even more darkness, and you're kind of like squinting, and you're like, I see like faint outlines of something, but they're not moving. So you assume, it's easily assumed that there's probably pipes and stuff up there.
okay, looks pretty safe to me. Okay, can I search these stalls?
Sure, give me an investigation check.
Oh man, why am I the one doing this? I need to know. I spent so much money at the well, actually, I lost a lot of it at the carnival. Where is it? What you said? Investigation?
Correct. With a 10, the water looks a little murky. Like you're kind of staring into the toilet, and you're like, maybe there's coins in there, but the lack of light from this restroom kind of makes it hard for you to see anything. And I mean, if you want to shove your arm down there and see if you can fish out something, you're more than welcome to.
Nope, not worth it. Nope.
But no, unfortunately, nothing in those other two toilet stalls.
All right. What is this little pile of stuff at the foot of the stairs?
Those are rubbles. So,
Okay,
like,
okay.
essentially, again, like the ceiling above collapsed. What you could have assumed like were like columns or something collapsed inwards or on top of the stairs, kind of like preventing you access upstairs.
All right. I guess I'm gonna just take a seat and ready to take some rest because that was quite a fight,
All right.
or whatever you can call me dying is.
Anybody else doing anything?
I'm just gonna try to lie down over here and see if I can stretch, because I'm really exhausted now.
Yeah, you guys are pretty tired, although, your fight in the ethereal plane wasn't necessarily one of like quote unquote like physically a fight. Like a lot of it, because it was in your dream state, it was very like mentally taxing on you. Having gone through the dreams that each of you guys went through, and then having to fight the succubus and incubus. But yeah, as each of you kind of settle in with on
Wait.
yes.
No, I can take the first watch because I don't want to take any chances. I'm gonna pull out my javelin of lightning and just
Okay.
try to examine this while everyone goes to sleep.
Okay, you'll take the first watch. Is there anybody who wants to take a second and third watch?
I'll take the second.
Okay.
I'll take the third.
Okay. Go ahead, Rook. Give me a perception check.
Sick. No! It's gone forever.
You are really focused on this javelin that you have in your hand. You recall that there had been several times during your dream state you had chucked this javelin and you shouted out "Javelin of Lightning" and to no avail. And you're just wondering, how much louder do you have to shout to get it to activate?
I went about as loud as I could, so I'm wondering if maybe I have to go quieter.
And
Maybe
you
I
think
need
that,
to whisper it.
but luckily for you, nothing happens during your watch.
Cool. Good to
So
know.
as the couple of hours passes by, you go to wake up Zaz, and then you settle into whether you want to sleep in the bathroom where Zaz was sleeping, or if you're gonna go back to your couch. All right, Zaz. During your watch, go ahead and give me perception check as well.
Hey.
With a 23,
Nice.
you're kind of like pacing back and forth or sitting, however you would like to do. You're very attentive for the couple of hours that is on your watch. For your watch, and it goes by rather dully because nothing happens. Your watch comes to an end. You wake up Jay. Jay, go ahead and give me a perception check, please.
No, it would be great if it would stay in the box. It's 23 as well.
All right. The room or the lobby area is very quiet. And you hear the heavy breathings of all of your friends as, they kind of shift. It's not the most comfortable sleep that you guys have had. You guys are sleeping on dusty old chairs. Simmery's kind of like sprawled out like on like circular cushions of a sofa, but everyone's sound asleep. You listen very intently for anything out of the ordinary. You do hear a couple of like scuttles in like this area, since you are like within like this half of the lobby, but it sounds really, really far away. It's nothing that would concern you at the moment. And it doesn't like alert you, or you're not like suddenly aware that there's danger approaching. So your watch comes to an end. You guys all get your long rest. Rook, you have -1 day to your bad luck, and Simmerine, you are now at level 1 exhaustion.
That's better.
Excellent.
As everybody wakes up, I let them know that I heard some noises coming off in the direction that I heard them from. But other than that, everything is pretty uneventful.
Okay.
And as you guys come to, you see that the cat is still there. He still has not stepped through the threshold. And Simmerine, as you approach, he's like, yeah, I slept out here last night while you guys slept. Kept watch for a little bit, but it seems that I cannot pass through. And to show you, Simmerine, he kind of like puts his paws and tries to like step forward, but there's literally an invisible barrier. Kind of like imagine like how it was for you guys in the garden, where you could not step through to the fountain from the entrance that you guys entered. It's the same for him. Like when he pushes his paws against like this barrier, it kind of goes like woof, 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 a little bit, and you see like the ripple, and he's like, yeah, something is preventing me from entering.
Well, that's weird.
I forgot if I gave him an accent or not, so he's just not gonna have an accent now.
There has to be some kind of like lever or switch or something, right? Isn't that what happened to us in the garden?
Mm. I'm still really suspicious of the cat, so I don't wanna like actively help it, but
Mhm.
I would like to like keep an eye on it.
Okay.
But Submarine, remember to mark down an exhaustion, unless this is like unique and a long rest doesn't get rid of a level.
No, I told her.
Okay, cool.
She had 2, so she's at level 1 now.
So I'll look at Rook and be like, maybe, but the fact that all of us got through shouldn't mean that it can't, unless it's
Meant to be
Not-
kept out?
meant, yeah, like it's
Ah.
not allowed in.
Shuji, why do you have an icon next to you?
He's
Do you
sleepy.
remember? Okay. All right. Sure.
He's
Go ahead.
passed out. He's passed out in the chair.
Okay.
Because they're still watching, right? They're still overnight, right?
The watch is over.
Okay.
You have your 8 hours of sleep, yeah. So effectively, you guys are awake. You can choose to pretend to be asleep, but since your friends are stirring and they're talking, you kind of are awoken by it.
Gonna go pet.
All right. You give me an animal handling check. With a 14, he's kind of like, it isn't the best scritch that he's received, but he'll take it. His tail's kind of flicking back and forth a little bit. You know, assume how you want. He doesn't say anything.
I'm gonna hop over this bar and rummage around.
Okay.
And Jay mentioned that there's sounds coming from this door. Do I hear it from wherever this is, where I'm at?
So you can give me perception check, Zaz. Rook, you can give me an investigation with disadvantage unless someone wants to help.
Nah.
Oh, well,
Oh, never mind.
you get a 12. It's okay, she said. I didn't see the numbers pop up
Oh, sick.
when it rolled, but okay, Zaz, you press your ears against the door. You don't hear anything. Partially due to your friends kind of like rummaging through the bar, but you know, you're kind of like pressing your ears closed on one side and you're listening and you don't hear anything. But what you do notice is that when you kind of like lean against the door, it does kind of push open a little bit. Yep, go ahead.
Oh no, it's like, so it's either that this one leads to a different hallway, or I have bad hearing. So
Okay.
just wait.
So with a 12, you find this is not the right thing that I'm looking at. Is it? Shit, it's been a while since I've written this. I'm trying to find it. You find Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, with a 12, you find 10 pieces of gold, 5 silver, and 3 copper. And as you're rummaging through the bottom shelves and stuff like that, you do notice that there are like loose leaflets, like pamphlets of of theater shows, and you also notice that 3 distinct kind of like poster like ads with Julius Caesar featuring Sphinx Enforceable, King Lear starring Sphinx Enforceable, The Temptress featuring Sphinx Enforceable. Each of them have their own like little unique designs, and you see again Sphinx Enforceable come up, and the 2 kind of actresses being portrayed in different attire for each show that they are a part of or they star in.
You gotta check out these pamphlets. Nothing back here but these pamphlets. It's this person called Sphinx Enforceable. It shows up in everything. think we know who may be behind all this. I say we go take revenge for what she did to me. Yeah? No? Maybe it's just a show. Maybe it's just my imagination. Here, check these out. I hand them the pamphlets, and then I will casually walk over towards Zaz. Maybe they can figure it out.
Let me see it. So I'll take a pamphlet, and basically, it's like a pamphlet for the next showing.
It doesn't say like the time or the date. It's literally just like this is like a little mini poster of like the act.
Oh, okay. So it's less.
It's kind of like
less movie, more actual theater.
actual theater. Correct.
Okay. All right. Can I like look at the back of it? Is
Yeah.
it different in any way?
Nope. It's just the back is blank. So like you
doing
can.
the video game thing where I'm like spinning it in my hand to look for the thing to press X on.
Yeah, on the back there's nothing really on the back. Yeah.
Okay. And wait, you described that it's like a moving image
No.
on this.
No.
Okay.
They're just a picture.
Okay, I must have misheard that for some reason.
It's not Harry Potter.
Yeah. Okay. Then if there's nothing else about it, then if I look back at the door, are there any like signage that would say this one leads to that like act?
No. The door is plain. You think like you can assume that like if you have gone to any plays at all in your life, these are just the doors that separate between the auditorium and the lobby.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've been. Right, because if we was seeing the like showing thing, it would have been outside. But
Mhm.
outside, it only said what, like now playing or something like that.
Now showing.
Yeah, now showing.
And yeah,
So-
the sign didn't give you like any particular acts or anything like that.
Yeah. It's not even a. What are those called? It's like it'll tell you like how long the act is supposed to last, who's playing it, and who's playing what, and like how long the intermission is.
Like
and
a
then
program.
Yeah, the program. There we go.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it doesn't have that information, or it does.
No, it's all blank.
It's all blank.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
That's weird. Because this is exactly how like magic shows would go as well, right? They would have a program. So he's just like, I wonder why it's blank. And he like says that out loud to like Rook, because he's just like looking at the picture and it's just like, it doesn't really tell you anything. And then I'll hand it back to him, and then I'll like turn back to the door and it's like, Jay said that they heard a noise coming from the other door, but I don't hear anything from this door.
Is it open?
It's like, no. And then I like turned around, it's like, no.
Okay, give me a deception check.
Is this door open?
Yeah, I said when you pressed your ear against it, you did notice that the door opened a little bit.
But like, but I'm like off the door now. It would have just swung closed, right?
Right. That's like, give me
One
a
of those
deception check.
responses.
Yeah, I like said that as a like, dude, can you not see it?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Is it locked? That was the question.
It's like, oh, okay. So I was like, no, and then I'll press my hand against it gently and show him that it'll like open up slightly. And it's like, no, it's I think it's just one of those like really old timey like doors that open front like a whole 180. It's one of those doors.
Oh. I would say normally that we should just go right through, but the last time we did that, some weird stuff happened. Oh! Did any of you guys see what happened to us? Or did we all pass out at the same time?
I saw it was like I think somebody laid a booby trap in the lobby to stop people from interrupting the show, because when I stepped inside, I saw a bunch of glowing blue runes, and then we passed out.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure since we were all there, we probably all passed out at the same time. As a question, did anybody else, like, see any weird memories? Or things that have already happened?
I'm not going to be the first one to speak up about it. I'll let other people speak up first.
Juju doesn't want to talk about it.
I'm a little bit too preoccupied with the skeleton on the bar.
Skeleton?
Yeah, there's a skeleton right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I did see some.
Yeah,
Pretty-
there's a skeleton.
Yeah. Is it an actual skeleton?
Go ahead and give me a perception. No, yeah,
And
perception.
nature.
Or nature, if you'd like. Submarine.
In nature, I have so it's gonna be with disadvantage, right?
At
At level
with
1,
it
yeah.
checks, yeah.
Ability checks.
Oh wait,
Oof.
With a 5,
yeah.
it's kind of creepy. It makes your hairs like on your arms kind of stand on end. Even though like the room is kind of dimly lit, but then like as you kind of inspect it a little closer, you kind of like, oh wait, it's plastic.
Nice. Give me one moment. I think there's something wrong with my sheet, so I had to refresh.
Okay.
But no, I'm not gonna respond to Jay. I'm just gonna, I'll like shrug my shoulders, and that's it. Um,
Yeah, I'm gonna respond to her and say, yeah, I kind of saw the worst memory that I have actually, and all that played out.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Sam, that was not fun. Cool, I'm not crazy. Just
When I say I'm happy, I'm not the only one, but that was really traumatic, so not exactly happy.
then
No one else is answering. Rook.
Tough boys.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say, yeah, I saw some stuff. But, I'm pretty sure it wasn't real, because there's no way anybody would say these kind of things about me.
Is that right?
Right? I mean, come on, it's me. But, like, you can kind of visibly just see my face, just like, yeah? It's just a super fake smile. Right? Yeah. But you guys saw some stuff, because I saw some stuff.
Yeah.
it
I'm like-
wasn't great.
What did you guys see, if you don't mind me asking? If you don't want to talk about it, it's cool, because I don't want to talk about it either, honestly. I just want to know if it was weird.
It was definitely weird.
Yeah. Let's go with that. Let's go with that.
Alright. Well,
Jay sort of like rubs her arms on her shoulders, kind of like she's cold, but just like a cold chill. Doesn't say anything else, just sort of like shivers a bit.
alright. Let's keep going then. Yeah. I think that's a good way to go.
I'm gonna walk away from the conversation.
All right.
And I think I'm gonna open the door.
Okay.
I'm gonna going through the door actually, yeah.
Okay. Okay. As
guys are-
you give me a second, go through the door. It swings open because she just, haphazardly goes, I'm just gonna go through. And the door goes as if it hasn't been used in a while. And being in the room that you just now entered, it kind of echoes a little bit because you do enter an auditorium. Auditoriums are meant to amplify noises that that happen in it. Let's see. Okay, so as you enter, you are the first to go through. What is your sight? You have 30 feet.
Oh boy.
Oh, I have the. Let me check. Have the light that's. Lights in a 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet. Yep.
Okay, so
it's
you have 40 feet. So I'm gonna give you guys about here. It should be fine. Oh, damn it! That always does this.
That seems fine.
There you go. I'm gonna unreveal the things to you guys.
Unexpected.
Yeah, give me 1 second. That freaking Roll 20 hates me sometimes.
I'm gonna assume the
Oh,
other
God.
skeleton is also plastic and not gonna go over there.
Sure. You don't have to. Boom. Nope, that's not it. There you go.
Is that chandelier on the ground?
Yep.
Uh,
Yep. So
looking
as
through
you
the door. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh, no, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say, looking through the door and seeing that they don't pass out, I'll just follow in right behind them.
Sounds good. Yeah, so as you enter through the door, you do notice that the chandelier is on the ground. It does kind of like block your path. And it's a very dimly lit auditorium. You can see that there's kind of like a sconce on the back of this wall here. And despite the chandelier being on the ground, there are still like some lit bulbs. Like you're not quite sure how it's still lit, but it does emanate like a little bit like really dim light. But yeah, this is what you see at the moment.
Very derelict. Nobody got that. Oh. He does that.
Oh my! How do you say that word? What does it even mean?
No, oh my god, it was.
Uh,
Very in character. Everyone's like, all right.
Can I use my goggles to see?
Mhm. Yeah. And you don't necessarily need your goggles. These are just like super dim light. So I will reveal. Give me the 60 feet again. Yeah. Okay. To grab this stupid reveal tool, and you do see
Pretty much.
this. Is what you'll be able to see. And you guys, it's because like there are like lights, like there's also light over here. You can kind of see, a little bit of whatever. Cimarine, as you step through there,
Boy.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
go back to this area, please.
Oh no, that's a web.
That is a web. As you step through there, you your foot like steps through spider cobwebs, and as a result, you kind of like anger a bunch of little tiny spiders that are residing in that cobweb, and you take, because you didn't know it was coming, 2 points of piercing.
Okay.
And then they quickly scurry away. I'm not gonna make you guys go into combat for spiders. We're tiny spiders. Maybe other spiders.
Spiders. I hate the spiders.
Oh, I'm so sorry. God damn it. I'm clicking the reveal button and it's still hiding things. There you go.
I ask my good friend Duck to take a little light around this auditorium area.
The light on the wall, against the wall?
No, I'm just gonna see if I can have him fly around to see if he sees anything,
Okay.
like between the chairs and stuff. I'm gonna cast Beast Sense
Okay,
so I can see his eyes and hear what he hears.
okay. Go ahead. And so where exactly do you want him to go?
So, can I just draw it? Like, send
Yeah,
him
you can go ahead and do that.
away and just kind of have him loop around and see if he sees anything among the chairs.
Okay. Um. Yeah. So as you do that, give me 1 second. Try to reveal a little bit more few areas. Let me look at my sheet. Yeah. So as he's flying around, you do see that there are, and you want him looking down at the seats between the seats and stuff like that.
Yeah, just in case there's like some weirdo hiding in there or something.
Yeah, he doesn't see anything like that might be of threat. He does note that this skeleton here, he notices shiny things, and he's like,
Well,
so as he senses that, you're like, oh, shiny.
Duck, you are quite the wingman. What's so shiny?
And that I am.
Take a little stroll in that direction.
Sure.
I'm scared.
Don't forget to watch out for spider webs.
I think we're good. I didn't see anything through Duck's eyes.
Yeah, so as you guys are moving forward, you do notice that there are a bunch of rubble. Like, you can presume. Hold on. Shit. I revealed something by accident!
I didn't see.
Okay, cool. No, it's nothing like too important. Game changing. Yeah, so there are like a bunch of rubble that is preventing you guys from being able to cross, like, step forward. Like, these are like pretty high. Like, it would be very difficult for the most of you guys to traverse. But yeah, you see that it's probably like a bunch of like it's like asphalt, like the foam thingies that you have in the attic area and stuff. A bunch of like debris. Insulation, yeah, there you go. So all of that is kind of like preventing you from being able to go up to the front, up to the auditorium.
Can you see something? Can I fly not over it, just oh wait, we see, yeah.
Should I send Duck over there too? I say that while I'm rummaging through the skeleton.
Okay, go ahead and give me an investigation check. With a 5, you find 4 silver.
Good day for dice rolls. Alright. I found some money over here on this, guys. There's bound to be some more.
Yep,
If
and
we
you
move-
want to send Duck over to where?
Over the barricade.
Okay. And give
'Cause-
me kind of like a general area, or do you want him to like scope out the entire area?
If possible, yes.
Sure. And how quickly would you want him to come? Like, you want him to do like a quick drive-by, or do you want him to like take his time?
Yeah. I basically just kind of like see if he can fly the perimeter. So just like a quick look. I'm gonna do Beast Sense again so I can see through his
Okay.
eyes.
How often can you cast Beast Sense, or you can use Beast Sense?
It's a cantrip, right? So I get to do
Is
it
it okay?
as often as I'd like. Yeah.
Sure, yeah. Okay, so he flies along the like where the seats are, and he does note that there are a couple more skeletons up at the front. Nothing. He doesn't like exactly sense anything like of value, and nothing concerning as well.
Okay. Couldn't see anything over the rubble, guys. Didn't see any movement. Didn't see anything out of place. It looks kind of just like everything we just saw. We can't climb over this?
No, it's like it's high enough to like it would be really dangerous for you to climb over. It looked like, I mean, if you want to look up, it looks like the whole ceiling collapsed essentially.
What's over here?
That, my friend, is a door.
I'm gonna like
Oh.
look under the front row of seats here.
Okay, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Oh,
Oh,
actually,
okay. 21.
what is
Oh.
this material?
Give me 1 second. With a 21, you find something like that's tucked between like the cushions of the seats. Definitely something that with Duck flying around so quickly wouldn't have picked up on. And it's a simple silver ring. It's parted. The center is parted, like with a colorless gem. It's very simple in design. But you have that in your hand.
Okay.
Hmm. I forgot. I don't have a tinderbox anymore.
Oh, so
Uh,
the door, it is made out of wood.
Well, no, I was talking about the rubble. It's like insulation.
It's insulation. It's a bit of like everything that you would essentially find in an attic. There's some like broken and shattered like cardboard boxes and stuff like that that kind of like impacted upon
Gust of
fall.
wind knock it over.
Give me the description for gust of wind.
Give me a moment.
Because there are like rocks and stuff like that, so
So, a line of strong wind, 60 feet long, 10 feet wide, blasts in your direction. It doesn't say like
the weight of stuff.
weight. Yeah, the gas disperses. The gust disperses gas or vapors, extinguishes candles, or project flames. Yeah. I believe this thing can like push things medium or smaller.
Okay.
It doesn't really limit you, so technically I guess it could try and push gargantuan things as well. Right? It doesn't say
Yeah.
it doesn't give me a limit.
Yeah, I would say like you surmise that you can probably shove some things, but there's just so much like stuff like this is things that are like piled up like taller than you essentially.
Yeah.
And it would have like the only
yeah,
right.
like a
So the only
minute.
thing that, would have helped you guys in any way would have been like a duck flying over, right? Because he can do that. A Cimarine, if she wanted to, she could fly over as well. But all of you guys, it looks really dangerous to climb over, and I think with gust of wind, like I don't think it would necessarily be able to shove like everything over in a way to like give you guys path, because what it's gonna do is it's gonna knock things over to make things even more difficult for you to traverse, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like a domino. So that's my take on it.
Okay.
Outdoors. Unless
And Submarine, that is also a door that you're by as well.
Hmm. Yeah, I wanna try and listen into listen.
Give me a perception
you know,
check.
yeah. Perception. Oh wait. Disadvantage. Oh my god.
The two,
It's a door.
yeah, you're
It's a
not hearing
door.
anything. Like it feels like it's kind of thick. The door's kind of thick. You don't really. Yeah, nothing's here. No sounds.
Wow, I'm tired.
well, if we're gonna pick a door, we should pick only one so we don't get split up.
Oh, I just remembered something.
What?
Mm-hmm.
We should take a look to see if we find any like flower petals or clues. Because after all, we're still looking for Coraline. After all that dream stuff, I almost forgot.
Right.
Do you want to look for it, Rook, or are you telling everybody else to?
I'm telling everybody else to, because I don't see anything.
Random question: does anybody have oil that can?
I have a bottle of Cabernet Sauvignon. Is that flammable?
What that should do?
No, because it has to be over. It has to be 80 proof or higher to get on fire.
Oh, I didn't really pay attention in chemistry, so I don't know these things.
I don't have anything flammable.
Chemistry was probably one of the classes you had to take over. One of the many classes that you had to take over summer break.
How about
I have a potion of fire breathing as well as a bunch of fire spells.
Would I be able to? Because one of the new that I picked up was the lantern, and description is while lit, this hooded lantern burns for 6 hours on one kind of oil, hitting a bright light, 30 feet radius, dim light for invisible creatures and objects are visible as long as they are in the lantern.
Interesting.
So, just
but-
if there's something invisible that we're not.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't have anything, unless an explorer's pack comes with oil.
It should say in your
Nope.
info, I think, right?
No,
I also
no.
I also have an
The
explorer's
comes
pack.
with a backpack, a bedroll, a mess kit, a tinderbox, 10 torches, 10 rations, a water skin, and 50 hempen rope. And
Yep.
so no oil. The Dungeoneer's pack comes with oil, I believe.
I don't think anybody took that.
I did not
Yeah.
take one.
I did, but
Let me double check
No oil.
Dungeoneer.
No oil.
I think this one the difference was the crowbar, and I really wanted a crowbar.
I mean,
right,
a
I remember
crowbar.
that.
It's a crowbar.
It's a crowbar.
I mean, yeah.
10 torches. Oh, one of them came with oil. Was it?
Doesn't matter if nobody has it. There's no reason to kind of like.
Yeah, there's no reason
Yeah.
to like sit here. Let's just pick a door.
It's
I've
the only
always
way.
the
Alright.
left door.
Okay.
Or
You
left
guys-
door. Right door. This is the right door.
that is right.
Is there?
I see what you did there.
All right.
Alright, I'll slowly push open the door.
All right.
Just
As you go to push it, it doesn't budge.
dang it.
Should I break
Punch
it
it?
open?
No. Let's not force anything. Submarine, did the other door open up when you pushed against it?
No, but I didn't try to open it per se. I
Alright,
do
well,
have a crowbar.
Oh, you have a crowbar.
But you have a crowbar.
let's do non-intrusive first.
All right.
Oh, whatever.
So I'll walk over to the other door and push against it.
All right. While they're walking over there, I'm gonna go explore this.
You're going to the okay. So you go to the other door. You push against it. It does not open.
Okay. Well,
What were you
It's not-
saying, Rook?
Searching this maybe real, maybe plastic skeleton.
Are you investigating it? Go ahead and give me give me an investigation check.
These will stick. Nope. Never mind.
What?
Investigating is not my forte. All right. Well,
the other door is also so if I push against it, did it feel like it was locked, or did it feel like there's like rubble on the other side of the door?
I mean, some doors don't just open up with a push.
I'll pull against the door.
When you pull against the door, variousness. Sorry, I have to restart. Roll 20, I think.
It says
Um,
connection has been interrupted.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been doing that all night for me as well.
Oh, really? That one just popped up. Yeah. As you go to pull open, it opens.
Look,
Damn
it's
it.
marked. Okay.
I'll take
It's
points.
a push door. I don't know why this one is a pull door. Okay.
Go ahead. My map is not loading anymore, so give me 1 second.
I think it's just taking an extra while to load.
Yeah, so if you have that, yeah, so as you push open the door, what you do see is actually, give me 1 second. Give me a Constitution save, please. If you want to wait for roll 20 to update,
Yeah. Wait.
I don't know if you
Yeah.
can roll or not because.
I can't roll because I had to reload.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn it! Just
Load
want to
on.
have a D&D session.
This is why Roll20 is really finicky, and Arcadium doesn't use Roll20 anymore.
What does he use?
He
Foundry?
uses map, it's like map quests or something like that.
Oh god.
I forgot what it's called, but it's like it's more finicky to begin with, but it doesn't have these issues. If that
Mm.
makes sense.
Yeah, the new was it group that I joined uses Foundry virtual
Mm.
tabletop, and it's super gnarly. It's really cool. Like, cause you can have like it can have like ambiance noises
Mm.
automatically
remember-
playing.
When they were setting it up, I was messing around in it. Like the DM can pick a point on the map, and as you get closer, sounds will play.
Yeah, it gets louder.
It gets louder.
Oh, that's
That's
kind of
really cool.
dope.
and you
Yeah,
move away,
and then
go away
like depending on the background or like the map that you use, like it's interactive. Like when you step through like something with a roof, it like the roof just automatically disappears, so you can see bird's eye view, like what it is that you're walking into, or like if you're walking under a canopy and stuff like that, it just automatically just goes away. And then like if you're I think we're in like a port town, so you can have like kind of like mists kind of like rolling through the town, and it's like it's animated, and it's like so cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Is it
The only
paid?
Yeah, you have
The-
to for it.
Those sound like paid features that Roll20 has some of,
Mm.
but not necessarily all of that, because that sound stuff sounds really good. Because I only know Roll20 has the jukebox, but it's really like, it's blanket,
Mm. Oh man, is Roll20 still?
I'm not loading
loading.
at 0. Yeah.
Yeah, loading is taking forever. I'll give it
Lame.
another refresh, see what happens.
Yeah, I just did it. Now it's just saying randomizing dice rolls, sort of.
Recalculating splines. So did you guys see that Oxenfree 2 got announced?
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks crazy as hell.
Took them like 5 years.
Yeah, but
Well, they're an indie company, so I guess.
yeah.
Oh, we got a notification for that.
Yeah.
Well, they also were working on After Party. That one, I wasn't a huge fan of that game, to be
Oh, no.
honest.
It was okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't feel as ambitious as Oxenfree.
Mhm.
Oxenfree, like, their not language engine, but their conversation engine was really unique. It was probably what they were working on for the past 5 years.
Hmm.
But
Okay, well.
really cool, and I like the for like a game that was basically a walking simulator. The puzzle elements were really cool, and I
Yeah.
liked tuning the radio.
Yeah, that one. So I guess while we wait, for Art Roll20, Jay, you found the silver ring. What are you doing with it? Are you pocketing it?
I'm gonna look at it, see
Mhm.
while we're waiting, see if there's anything like intrinsically like weird about it.
Mhm. So how are you give me a little bit more. How are you holding it?
So I'm basically sort of like holding it like in between two fingers and just like turning it around and looking at it.
Okay. So as you are holding it, are your fingers touching like the gems at all? Or is
Yeah.
that yeah, okay, so tell me, what is your mood at the moment?
Pretty anxious, but generally just sort of neutral.
So yeah, if a little bit of anxious, a little neutral, you kind of like see in like it's kind of like a dim light, but it is well lit enough that you do notice that the colors of the gem does change a little bit. And I'd say like a little anxious, it turns a little bit of purple. But for the most part, just where your fingers, like the warmth of your skin, it changes the color of the gem. Everything else stays kind of like the clear color.
That's pretty cool. I don't put it on or anything, but I do put it in my pocket.
Okay.
I will investigate that more later.
All right.
Too much Lord
And-
of the Rings has taught me not to put on strange rings.
And I want to note that Rook, you are now attuned to your javelin of lightning.
Hey.
So
Know that
maybe
I am?
next time you want to shout it out, something might just happen.
I know I'm attuned. Like, does it feel any different, or is it just like I was?
In your hand, it doesn't feel any different as you're carrying it. it feels the same. If
Okay. Yeah, I've been walking around with it this whole time. Just kind of
yeah.
around at things.
So I mean, it feels a little bit natural now that you like have been holding it for quite some time. Like it feels like you. It doesn't feel like kind of like awkward. Like you've never used a javelin before. Like this whole situation. But now you're feeling pretty comfortable with it. You're pretty confident.
Okay.
You're confident that the next time you use it, something might happen.
While everyone's sleeping, I think I figured it out. It wasn't the yelling, it's something else. I'll figure it out. I mean, I guess while we're wait, the door is already open.
Yeah. So as Zaz pulls the door open, it opens.
Peer around the side and see if I
The
see through
suspense
it.
is killing me.
Yeah. Right. Um. Well, I do need the reason why we're on pause right now. Otherwise, I can go forward with it. Is that I need Zaz to roll a con save. If you have a physical dice, or you know what, give me go to like Google has a dice rolling thing.
They do.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's pretty nice too, actually.
yeah. So if you want to use that, you can use that instead of using a roll 20, and I will accept that, so we can get things moving. Let me make sure I have the map still downloaded on my end, so I can use that as reference. And I can share the screen with you guys so you guys can view it too.
Oh, it is pretty nice.
Did I delete it by accident? Shit. It's okay.
And it's a lot more like genuinely randomized than it seems that Roll20s is. Because Roll20 always rolls really low.
Yeah, it does.
Like pretty consistently, it just seems to average low rolls.
Yep.
Google's is a lot more randomized.
Crap. Well, where is the map? Is are you here, Tojo, or did he step away?
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I was muted this whole time.
Oh.
But no. You said con save, right? I just rolled.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
So-
still looking for the map, so we'll see.
Google also has a metronome. If that's
Oh,
something
that's
that
pretty
you
cool.
did.
Just saying the Google Dice Roller thing didn't pop up for me, so I just went to a random
Oh,
website.
okay, that's fine.
Yeah. So I got a 17. I believe my con is +1.
Okay, no problem. With a 17, as you open the door, you're hit with like a waft of just stale air and dust. And you pass the con save, and you don't inhale all that dust and fall into a coughing fit. And you're kind of like you're just like, this is not pleasant. You're kind of like batting away the dust as you're trying to like like breathe in, cleaner air than old skin flakes and debris and whatever that might be floating around. But opening up the door, and I'm still looking for the map.
I'll rip. I should have like a bandana in my pack.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Yeah. Uh, my my magician's clothes definitely would have came with like some sort of thing to wrap it, like a scarf. I'll wrap that around my mouth.
Sure.
Basically, that's all. It's like and then I'll like turn back and I'll warn everybody else. It's like I'll cough and it's like it's really dusty in there, so like put something over your mouth just in case.
Point and nose.
Mouth and nose.
I think I might have deleted the map by accident. I did find it online, so I know you gotta give me a few minutes to see if I can find it somewhere. Forget what I used the search function for. Yeah, so the to my memory, the room that you enter is pretty dark? Question mark. Oh shit. I don't remember if it has like a wall sconce.
Well, knowing that it's dusty, at least hearing that from Zaz, I'm gonna pull out that fine sleeveless shirt that I have.
My hair too.
Thanks, Zaz. This came in handy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Duck Norris to hang out on one of these chairs behind the door and just kind of keep on the lookout and
Okay.
make any noise if something comes up behind us for whatever reason. Because I don't feel too safe in this place.
Okay, so you just want him perching, like just to perch and
Yeah, on the corner
keep an
chair
eye
right
out.
by the door. Yeah, and make
Sure.
noise if something tries to sneak up behind us.
What sort of noise would you like me to make? Oh, I can do that.
Exactly like that. You have to do it.
Ah!
That's the code word for danger.
Ah. That's not Duck Norris making that sound. This is me making that sound. I can't find the map. Damn it.
Oh, it says mapping dungeons now instead of recalculating planes.
Mine says gathering steam.
Oh, refresh it one more time. I think it's working again.
Yeah, mine's actually like
There's a countdown now. Yeah.
Mine's doing opening planar transport. That sounds.
Yeah, mine's not doing anything.
Even if you refresh.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, now mine's just stuck at 0. Right.
That's why we can't have nice things.
Mine is also stuck at 0. It says loading. Roll 20 0.
I'm starting to have like PTSD flashbacks of when the website that we worked on crashed or had problems.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was pretty stressful.
What was the scream that Duck did? Can I? I have magical tinkering. I'm just gonna. I can turn one of my tools to continuously emit the choice of a nonverbal sound until I choose to stop.
So you're gonna constantly warn. So you're gonna be the boy who cried wolf.
I mean, I can tell it to stop whenever I want to, but it'll just keep screaming that over and over again.
And
What would I use that for? Oh, you can do an odor too. Oh, I'll have to remember that for next time.
it might be in my recycle bin. Hold on. I deleted it. View extra large icons. Mm, Ha 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 ha. Okay, found it. Restore. Thank goodness I don't delete shit in my recycle bin, even though I should, because it's still taking up memory. All right, so because I can't like block anything out,
You can
we'll
screenshot a part of it if you want to.
I'm sure. Actually, no, I'll use Photoshop and I will do this real
Yeah.
quick. We'll make do with what we've got.
People draw such cool pictures of like packs, like adventurers pack, druids pack. They look very neat.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's adventurers pack has a jar of bees in it.
Battle
I
bees.
mean,
I've got to find more foam. Building a castle for one of in-person campaigns once everybody's like
Ooh.
vaccinated and stuff, and I'm very excited.
That's awesome.
Got super extra and just about 2-3 years ago and just started building everything. I need to rebalance my 3D printer so I can start using it again. But until then, foam, cutting lots of tiny squares.
Yeah, that takes up a lot of time.
Oh yeah.
All right, so you guys can watch. This is gonna be so ghetto, but hopefully it'll work. You guys essentially. So
You guys want it to just take up most of it, you can hit the three dots and then uncheck the box that says show non-video participants.
Oh,
And then it'll just focus on hers.
mm-hmm. See, zoom in. Yeah, so I'm gonna assume that because
Turn off
yeah.
grid view.
Sorry, what?
Turn
Oh,
off
I guess I
grid
can.
view.
I don't have
No,
not.
not you. And I meant for Discord.
Oh. Give me 1 second. I need to get my paint. Now I'm gonna use eraser. Smaller. Okay, so is everybody watching then?
Yes.
yep.
Yep.
Okay. So as Zaz steps through this door, you do see that it is kind of dark. So ghetto. God damn it. And I won't be able to kind of
It's
do
a
about.
closet.
It is actually a. As you look down, so you do have 30 feet. So there is light there. You do notice that it's not really a closet. It's just another like hallway. But it does seem to stretch on really far. There are lots of like props and stuff around here. Pull up my. Where's I can look at my notes. Notes. Yeah. So at first glance, you do see that there's a lot of chairs. There's some like broken, like I think they look like vases. Lots of cobweb, and there's some china and like unused kind of step ladders. But because there is light in there, it's not you're not in total darkness. You can see a little ways.
And what I like turn back to everybody else is like, you guys, it's gonna be a little cramped in there, so we have to like be a little careful.
Single file.
Yep. So
Then I'll take the lead.
okay.
So because I feel like I have one of the better perceptions and not bad luck.
Okay, roll 20 is
Good idea.
roll 20 is working now. Can you guys check on your end to see if it's working? And then we'll just go back.
Yeah, I'll refresh.
Oh,
Yep, it's working again.
Oh, it's doing
yeah,
things.
we're back.
Oh.
When I got this set up.
Isn't it always the way?
All right,
yeah,
we'll
that's
go
just
back
how
to
it
roll
works.
We'll go back there.
Awesome.
And I will do the proper reveal.
How do I exit out of this screen share thing? There we go. Okay, so I should be like standing like right here.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is basically going to be like single file. I'll be first because I'll keep my eye out.
Okay.
And then I'll also cast. I'll actually cast Dark Vision here.
Okay.
Oh.
So what is it that you can see? Up to 60 feet, right?
Yes, I believe 60 feet.
Okay. You casting it on yourself?
Yep.
Okay, so give me 60 real quick. I can do a proper reveal.
Seems new.
That was 40, 30.
I've had this previously.
Oh.
All right, so we'll go here. Cool.
All right. Well,
Oh.
I'll single file up to here so everybody can get in, and then I'll
Yep.
stay right here.
So give me your point of order. Oh, I like that. Did you just put a symbol for the bird here?
Good, yes. Chilling on the chair.
Yeah, yeah, he is perched there.
Norris the Raven.
Okay, and then I'll keep an eye out for like traps, tripwires, stuff like that, and then I'll pull out the detect magic wand as well,
Okay.
and then I'll cast it.
Okay, and I don't remember if you saw it last time, but I did look up detect magic does require concentration.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
But we talked about how even though it's in a wand,
No,
I
even with the
concentrate
wand,
on
it still
it.
counts as concentration. I actually had to look that up.
Yeah, we talked about that last time. So
Yeah.
because I was just like I was a little confused on
Right.
those rules, but yeah. So I'm concentrating on detect magic,
Correct.
and then
And
that,
then so
that gives
in
me
your
3-foot aura.
okay, so and then let's see. So go ahead and give me an investigation for traps.
Okay.
And Shuji, are you just gonna be in the back, behind everybody else?
Yeah.
Okay. Detect magic. Let me see. Check my map. I mean my note. So the 50-foot aura is the detect that magic. 22. Yeah, you're being very careful. You're looking to your left and right. You do notice a cobweb up to your right. Maybe you make note to your friends to not, disrupt them. Um, Other than that, nothing alarming.
Okay.
You don't notice anything
I'll,
alarming. You do not.
I'll move up until I can see the end of the hallway.
You what?
So, I'll move up, like I'll like
Okay,
creep forward until I can see what looks like the end of the hallway.
sure. And you can do that, and it's not too much further. So just move accordingly for your dark vision.
Okay, so that was like another 5 feet.
Oh no, that was like 10, 15,
So
about 15
right
feet. About 15 feet.
Okay,
So you
so
can move up
another
another square.
another square. Cool.
Yep.
And then
With detect magic.
yeah, do I feel anything with the magic or detect magic?
Give me a second. I forgot. No. With just detect magic, you shit. Did I made a note. You do okay, yeah, you do notice that there is something pinging right wrong icon here.
Okay.
Movie?
What school of magic?
Give me 1 second. I forgot what the school of magics are.
Abjuration, necromancy,
Evocation,
evocation,
divination.
divination, and conjuration.
Mhm.
And then there's something else. Fuck, I feel like there's another
Mm.
one.
Pots
There is.
to my left.
No, it's this thing.
It's
Oh no, I just
those are pots.
reach my hand into them and feel around because I can't see anything anyway.
It's abjuration, conjuration, divination, dunamancy,
Enchantment,
enchantment,
illusion, necromancy,
illusion,
necromancy, and
transmutation.
transmutation.
There we go.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of different schools of magic that do really cool things.
Yeah.
I would say this is probably evocation.
Evocation. So
Yeah.
I know a lot of evocation spells, and all of my evocation spells are blow stuff up. So I'm just everybody.
Yeah, let me double check. To make sure.
Well, hey, I have mass healing word, and that's evocation too. So it's not always
But this is my point of reference. I'm not saying this out
yeah,
loud.
yeah.
Oh yeah, so go ahead. So let me do Rook. Go ahead. You're gonna stick your hand down one of the pots. Which pot are you sticking it down?
This bigger black one.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an investigation check. Sorry, it would be conjuration, not evocation.
Okay. I mean that's still enough for me to be really cautious. Conjuration is weird.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
It's kind of a weird. Yeah, with the one. You don't find anything. You do take, however, one piercing damage. There's little tiny squares inside.
the heck?
Then I'll warn everybody. This coffin over here, there's magic coming from it.
Good magic or bad magic?
I can only tell that it's magic. So I'm gonna do the really prudent thing and then just blast it with a firebolt.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah.
In a very narrow enclosed space. Sure.
It'll be fine.
All
I
right.
could throw something at it.
Well,
God.
it's too late. I will announce my action.
All right.
Go ahead. Go ahead and cast firebolt.
The confidence in
I mean,
You've got dark vision up, and you think you aim for it, but it's still kind of dark because you can really only see in like, outlines pretty much.
Yeah.
You totally miss. You kind of hit the wall. And luckily, firebolt is it's a cantrip, right? So it just kind of like as it hits the wall, it just fizzes out.
All right. So,
Nothing is set on fire.
okay,
Oh.
so it's not proximity based. So let's. Why don't you guys back up and I'll hit it with another one.
I could just throw a pebble at it.
No.
All right.
Well, no, you can't even see. You don't even have dark vision.
Oh, where the firebolt went. Throw it in that general direction.
general area somewhere.
I would say, let's back up just in
Okay,
case.
all right.
Just in case there's like something that shoots a very very like wide line. So one, so just I would leave the hallway.
Sit down on this chair.
Oh
my
shit.
God. So are you guys gonna leave, or am I just gonna hit this with another firebolt?
I'm backing
And-
up.
blocking me. Oh,
I'm
okay.
backing up.
I'm good where I am.
Each other.
It's hard for
So
me to
it's not a
fit.
big
I'm
deal.
still in the robot suit, so.
Mm. Okay. All right. No,
I'm gonna
when they're
swing
when
that
they're far
away.
enough away, I'll hit it with another firebolt.
Okay, give me an attempt to hit with firebolt.
Oh,
Such a huge
Ooh.
difference. With a
Oh.
yeah, with a 26, go ahead and give me the damage. Wow, that hits for a lot.
Jeez.
And what's the effect for firebolts? Give me the description, please.
It's
Or you can just link it.
Yeah. Me. Give me 1 moment. There you go.
Yeah, so as you hit it, you do see that the coffin starts to catch fire because it's made out of wood. The magic is still there, but now you have something on fire.
I'm not. I think rogues are the only ones with the ability to like actually disable traps.
It's not a trap because you rolled a 22.
Oh.
I would have said something.
Oh no. Okay, well, I lit it on fire. I was like, okay, I think it's safe, and I'll approach it.
While it's on fire?
Well, I'm not gonna touch it. I'll get close and like look at it, and then but the fire is just like on the outside of the coffin.
It is a growing fire because it is made out of wood, so fire is going to eat wood, so it's going to get bigger.
bottle of Cabernet Sauvignon that won't light on fire. I just learned that 2 minutes ago.
You're welcome.
Not with that.
Actually, yeah, wine would put out. It depends how big the fire is. I don't.
No. The wine will catch on fire, or it just won't like. It'll just burn off really quickly. I'll hit it with a gust of wind.
In what direction are you hitting the gust of wind?
Oh boy, I'm right next to it.
I'm just pointing it directly that way, and it'll disperse the fire as well.
Okay. If you as you are doing that, it very easily see.
I've done this before when we were fighting the toads.
Yes, I know. Yeah, do you fire? I'm just reading if there's any sort of like other consequences to it. Yeah. So the fire is gone.
Okay. And so we're left. So
The
The
magic
co-
is still there.
okay. And
The coffin is not. It's not like all. What is it called? Ashes and whatever, like charcoaly and whatever. It's still kind of. You put it out quick enough that it doesn't eat up the whole coffin and everything. So the structure is still pretty much still there. Magic is still there.
okay. All right, Rook. You want to help me?
Sure.
Let's all right. I'll take the north end. You take the south end, and let's just shove the lid into the center part of the like hallway.
All right. All right.
So I'll be here.
You're gonna shove it into the center part, like you're moving it into the middle.
We're just gonna lift the lid and throw it into the middle here.
Okay.
All right, and
The lid of the coffin into the middle. Okay.
and
uh,
I'm just seeing what's in it.
It's already opened
Oh.
because the image itself is opened.
Oh,
Oh.
I didn't
Okay.
realize that. So then we get a body?
What? I mean, you can investigate it. Yeah, you essentially burned the body that's
Oh
in there.
no!
I mean, it's fine. It deserves it. Well, I don't feel comfortable touching a body. Oh, well, do I see? So is it like is this like image an accurate representation? Does it look covered up in like those like wrappings?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no more cobwebs on it because you killed whatever little spiders that are living in there.
Awesome. Then can I pinpoint where on the body the magic is coming from then, since I'm in such close proximity?
Does detect magic do that for you?
You sense the presence of magic within 30 feet. Faint aura around any visible creature or object.
So
that
you
bears the magic.
cannot, you cannot sense where it is. You just know that it's in this proximity.
Only I had oil.
Yeah, I'm either thinking it's the whole creature, or it's maybe a piece of jewelry it's wearing. Like, I'm saying this out loud, and Rook is probably hearing it. But I don't really want to like open up the wrapping, just in case. Rook, poke it with
I'll
your
open it.
javelin.
I'll poke it.
Poke it with your javelin, and I'll take a step back.
All right. I'm gonna give it a nice poke or two.
Yep.
Just, hey.
Poking it, it feels soft. Nothing kind of like solid to it.
That's so gross.
And it's not moving or anything.
It's not moving.
Can I poke it a little harder?
Alright, Shuji yells. I'll give
Can
you.
I push them out of the way and like investigate the body?
Sure. You shove the boys out of the way. This is taking way too long, and give me an investigation roll.
Look, I don't want to
Right,
touch
22.
22. You very easily find the ring. It's not a deep coffin, and it's actually like it's tucked underneath like the side that's like closer to the wall. Where the hand is, you actually find another ring.
Interesting.
Um,
And none of us still have.
no one has
identified.
identified. Yep.
God
Hmm.
damn it.
Yeah.
What does it look like?
Give me a second. This one is also a very simple ring, although this is literally just like a band. There's no jewel inlay on it. There's no like embossing or anything like that. It just doesn't really stand out. But it's a pretty silver.
Okay, I'm gonna set it with the other ring and be like, we'll investigate this later.
Okay, then. Well, then I'll move to the door.
Okay. And you're looking in that
What was
direct-
the magic aura that it gave off? From detect magic.
Conjuration.
conjuration. And for all intents and purposes, this is a wall right here. They're not doors.
Okay.
And I will reveal to you. Let me see how wide the door is. You can see here because you've got something blocking your sight there.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's a little bit of light coming from this torch here. See. Nothing. No sense of magic is being picked up. You don't sense anything at the moment.
Then I'll slowly move into the room.
Okay. And as you move into the room, you see a set of
Weapons?
stairs going down.
Are these weapons on the ground?
These ones are more like
Props?
props, yeah. Give me one
anything
second.
over here?
Give me 1 second. I'm working on it.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, so you see that I'll actually reveal a little bit more for you. From here, you see that it's like a divider, kind of like it's how do stages work? They're like little steps in between, so like, and you see like red curtains. So I will give you a little bit more to see that red curtain. Damn it. Yeah, and so being someone who has been on a stage before, you know that on the other side is the stage.
Okay.
Oh, let me reveal a little bit here.
Then his intuition is like, oh, then these upstairs must lead to like whatever's the lighting.
Oh no, this is going downstairs.
Oh, downstairs. Okay.
Yep.
Then this goes beneath. Then the stairs go beneath the stage for like props and stuff. Okay.
Sure.
That's like his guess because the stage he's worked on has like a trap door to lift stuff up.
Sure.
Right? And so that's what he's thinking. And then can I see what's going
Yep.
on in this direction?
Yep. You do have
Yeah, and
dark
I'll point
vision.
out the red curtain is like this curtain leads to the stage, so we should probably not cross it in case somebody's actually on the stage. Okay, so we're in the little backstage area. Okay.
Is this a cage?
Yeah, it's like a fallen again, like these are prop items that kind of like thrown about everywhere. And what you can surmise also a plastic skeleton underneath.
Can I open this little chest in the corner?
Sure, you can definitely try to open that. Give me a you don't have a thieves tool, right?
I do.
Oh.
You want
can
me to
ask
unlock
for
it?
Ooh, okay, well, if it's not open or openable, then I'll ask somebody to come and check this chest out. There's bound to be some good stuff in here.
All right, I can unlock it.
All right, go ahead and give me a roll. Are you proficient in thieves
Yeah.
tool?
Yes.
All right, you can roll with advantage.
And I'll keep moving towards the other end of the hall while
Sure.
they're doing that.
When it
Oh,
says
no.
attribute.
Dexterity, typically.
I
Yeah,
want
you
to
would assign
investigate.
tool an attribute, and yeah.
Oh,
Oh, with a 9. Unfortunately, you are unable to open it.
I want to investigate the.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry. As you were back here, Zaz, you where were you before?
Was like here.
Like here? Yeah, you do pick up that there is a ping here. It is the
Nice.
School of. Let me see what this is.
I would assume enchantment.
Yeah. There you go. It would be an enchantment.
Okay.
And what did you want to investigate, Submarine?
The cage, I wanted to see if there's another ring there.
Sure. Go ahead and give me an investigation roll.
Pick up,
Okay, let me-
pick up the thing that's giving off the enchantment. Is it like a spear basically? Like
It's
our
it's
halberd?
not accurate to the image that you see, but it
Okay.
is what you it is a great sword.
A great sword.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I can't use that as a blade singer. So I was like, hey, what?
Shiny
With
new
a
toy.
9, unfortunately, you find a tattered cloak, but that seems to be more for like decorative purposes, like a prop display, not so much that something that would benefit you in combat. No ring, however.
The disadvantage is really kicking my ass because I rolled it 19 and then a 7.
My last 2 days in game.
Okay.
Wait, so,
Rook, get over here. And I'm like holding the greatsword in my hand.
Okay.
ooh, I was gonna recommend Simone try to open that chest, but I'm gonna go grab that great sword instead.
And then I'll hand it off to I'll hand it off to Rook. He's like, here, you can take that, since I can't really use this sort of thing.
Ooh,
Because
Yeah.
you don't have your halberd anymore, right? We lost that. You've been using the javelin.
no, I haven't. I
He has
just
the
wanted
glaive.
to. I
Oh,
just
okay.
wanted to have some fun with this cool new
Right.
javelin.
Okay.
Why not?
But,
Right?
The difference is that greatswords don't have reach, so just be wary of that like change.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So as you hold it in your hand, Rook, because you are proficient essentially in all weaponry, it feels really light. Like the javelin that you carry, the glaive that you carry are very heavy due to their size. I mean, like they're big weapons, right? They're bigger than you essentially. This greatsword is really light. Like, and as you kind of like, I don't know how you if you want to swing it around or something, but um, it feels really well balanced.
Okay.
Do you
Uh,
like that weapon? Are you gonna use it?
I'm gonna take a step back and kind of just swing it around, kind of like that Conan guy I saw.
Polar Master, right? You,
But,
you like a little wasted if you didn't use your glaive.
True, but also this sword
Options.
feels pretty
Yeah, so
nice.
as you're swinging the sword, it feels really nice. Like it's so easy to swing. Like you feel like it's effortless.
Oh my
Kind
god.
of like swing this sword around and use it and stuff like that.
Trap.
No, I was trying to find the word. Like I didn't want to
Yeah.
keep saying the word nice.
Nice.
This is
Okay.
nice, yeah. Although probably in Rook's head is like, yeah, this is really nice.
Really nice.
Well,
Feels pretty good.
I don't really wanna. I don't. I'll say to everyone else. It's like I don't really want to go downstairs. Do we want to take a peek at what's happening on stage?
I want to
Sure.
rummage through the. I'm guessing these are vanity like tables or something.
Wait.
I want to.
Sure. Yeah, so this one right here is kind of like the three-way like mirror, like kind of like right next to each other. So as you're looking at it, you just see yourself. The vanity, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Okay, let's hope this one goes better. Okay, 12. Okay, it's 12 plus. Wait, what was 2? Yeah,
Okay, so
14.
with a
14.
with a 14, you find 3 pieces of silver and 2 gold. You also find a tiara, but as you pick it up, it feels very plastic. It's really cute.
I'll take it.
I'll like it does the if I put my hand on the curtain, does it like part anywhere? Like am I able to like
Oh,
push?
yeah. As you do that,
Because I just want to take a peek. I don't want to
Sure,
make it
sure.
obvious.
Then I will just give you a peek. I'll just do this. You do notice that there's a stage in front of you. With your dark vision, you don't see that there's anybody on there. It's very, very quiet.
No noise.
No noise.
Okay. then I'll throw open the curtain and I'll
Okay.
step out.
Give me 1 second.
Is Rook still playing with the sword?
Does this feel
Probably.
light in the sense that I can hold it with one hand, or I still have to hold two-handed?
Let me see. Great swords.
Great
Two-handed.
swords-
Heavy,
Great swords are always two-handed.
Yeah.
but it feels light for a two-handed weapon. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I'll
So
just
if you want to add it to your inventory, just put down great sword. It is 2d6 plus, or it is great sword plus 1. It is 2d6 slashing, and the weight is 6 pounds. Very light. Oh, it's usually about a great sword weight, but for you, it feels pretty light. So let me reveal more for you. As
Are you taking it, Rook?
yeah, I'll hold on to it. This thing
Alright.
feels pretty nice.
I'm gonna touch the sword and make it do the Owen Wilson wow. Non-stop.
Nice.
well, it has. I thought it has to like. It's like every few seconds or something, right? Or is it every few minutes?
The object continually emits your choice of an odor or non-verbal sound, and you can hear it up to 10 feet away.
Okay, so the story constantly says, "Wow, wow,
Wow.
Every time I
Wow.
swing it, just wow.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Yes.
wow, wow,
Okay.
wow,
All right then.
wow."
So on stage, I see what looks like a white marble piano.
Yes.
That's weird. And
Uh,
then are these trapdoors?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
Well, it's it's like my hypothesis that the two stairs lead under the stage, and that's how they get props up. So I'm not gonna step on them in case they collapse, and then I'll walk up to the piano and I'll
Uh-huh.
just play a key, see if
Okay.
it makes a noise.
And go ding.
Who was it that can play instruments?
Submarine.
Yep.
But
Is
she
that-
does not know how to play the piano.
Oh, okay.
I would expect her to kind of know a little bit because she, but
That's
not a
what we
lot.
discussed. Yeah.
Yeah?
You have proficiency with the ukulele.
Yeah. That's true. I've just
Okay.
this is one of those things when you
You know, like
learn
Twinkle
music.
Twinkle Little Star.
Like
Yeah,
that kind of,
sure.
yeah.
like stuff like that, but you don't know how to play like
Yeah,
Things.
and
like, oh,
probably
yeah.
one random song that she kind of
Chopstick.
likes.
Yeah. Probably like
Okay, sure.
Like examine the
Like-
piano for like anything weird about it.
okay, give me an investigation.
And I'm not getting any magic from it.
I also want to check out the table here before going back to everyone.
11.
With an 11, you don't see anything out of place. It looks like any pianos that you've seen like in the real world. Go ahead and give me an investigation roll, Submarine.
Yeah, it's a 9 again.
With a 9, you don't really find anything substantial or of note. This particular table looks like it's like plastic foods, probably used for the stage.
So as I'm gonna like step through the curtains to
Uh-huh.
follow along with Zaz. I'll be like, Zaz, this sword feels really good, and I'm like swinging it. You're like, wow. And I stand right here and just be like, dude, this sword is
Oh
awesome.
no.
Yeah, and you're swinging it, and it feels great. Like you're like, oh, it feels.
Wow.
And as you're swinging it on stage, you hear a bit of like reverberation and echo of wow.
Check out what shoot you did to this. This is awesome.
Wow. He's a BRB.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go down into the orchestra pit because I see something. I guess it's a mandolin. Something at least,
Yeah, so you see
sure.
like you have like a little rock icon. You have like a flute. I mean not a flute, a harp. Like a little, is it a harp? They're not
Mhm.
harps. They're like little. Is that what it's called?
A harpsichord?
Is that the tiny ones?
Well, harpsichords are like
Pianos. They're like little
pianos.
Oh,
almost.
it's what are they
It's-
called?
Oh, I know it didn't.
Tiny harps.
This down here is like
Google.
a harp. They're Jesus Christ. What are
Yeah,
they called?
this one over here is a harp. I don't know what the tiny ones are. They look like
Not liars.
Yeah,
No.
lyres.
A
I think it's a
lyre.
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 Yeah.
There you go. There you
I
go.
think
Yeah,
they're-
yeah. You have two lyres here. You have what looks like another ukulele. Oh no, a lute. Sorry. And you have
alright,
a
yep.
flute over here.
Yes, a liar.
Lute, flute. I'm gonna take the loot just because I'm greedy.
You could probably play
Okay.
that.
Yeah, that's why I'm
Yeah.
taking it. I would like to take the marble piano, but to reach for my blood.
Right, you have a lute in your inventory. It is about £1.
Can you
will
see all the
someone-
rubble from here?
Can you see the rubble?
I'm just trying to see if I can see.
Yeah,
the
it
in the
is.
corner.
There is light. You are a little like obscured because there's light on the stage, so it's like preventing you from really clearly seeing, like things that would be like on the audience because it's kind of like designed that way. So like when people are acting, they don't see all the faces.
hmm
That makes sense.
But yeah, but there is some light like projecting from the fallen chandeliers once again, that you do see like faint outlines of the rubble.
All right. I'm gonna take a step over to the side right here, see if I can find a way down from the stage.
And there are steps. Go. And yeah, so Cimarine, when you came over, you also noticed that there were steps here as well.
Yeah,
That's
just jump down. So as always.
She's the acrobatic one.
Here she is.
I'm gonna follow
I
her.
mean, if you can't jump, why bother just walking?
True, true. I'm gonna see if I can whisper or call over to Duck and tell him like, "Hey, shh, can you hear me?"
Yeah, from the distance that you're at, he will definitely hear you. He hears you call out, "Hey," and he goes, "Hi."
See anything over there? Was there anything moving while we were gone?
Nope.
Can you come over to us?
Okay, and then he will fly over to you, and he perches on your shoulder.
Sick. All right. Good work, Duck.
Thank you.
Little bird high five.
Yeah, exactly.
The wings.
I high five his wing.
So
high
what's going on? What did I miss?
Rook was swinging his sword around, standing on the trapdoor, going, "This is great!" And then the sword is going, "Wow, wow, wow, wow!" But now they're kind of investigating the front seats at the auditorium
I
area.
would like to also search this like pile of rubble that is separate from the
Okay.
rest.
Give me an investigation check.
Oh my god, are the
12.
skeletons holding hands?
With a 12, you pick up 2 pieces of gold and 1 silver.
I'll just stay on the stage and like keep an eye out.
You can give me
How high above is the stage compared to the rest of the auditorium?
it's probably like 10 feet up.
Okay.
Yeah, and then it's about I would say about 10 feet up, yeah, and then the orchestra here is probably like 5 feet below. No, they're on the same level, and then they've got like a divider here.
Then
You're definitely able to overlook. So go ahead and give me a perception check as you are watching them kind of going through the rubble. All right. Yeah, you pick up 2 gold, 1 silver. Jay, Rook, are you?
I think these skeletons are holding hands, and it's kind of cute. But I'm gonna rummage through the pockets.
Okay. Give me an investigation check, please.
Oh my! Come on!
That was almost an 18. Your sword does that. With an 18, let me see.
Oh, no, it's a
I mean, sorry,
seven.
with a 7, not an 18. I don't know why I'm saying that.
I mean, I'll take it.
You are oddly touched by the fact that these two plastic skeletons are holding hands, and it's kind of sweet, but you don't find any. And after rummaging through their pockets, you make sure they're holding hands.
Of course. Of course. We're all just out here looking for love, right? Yeah. All right. All right. Well, you guys find anything interesting? I'm kind of at this point where I'm just like yelling this out because I don't feel like anyone's here.
Simran is just distracted because she's trying to figure out how to play the lute.
You can give me a performance check.
Let me. Oh wow.
Um,
Equally
You know-
mediocre.
it's kind of similar to the ukulele, but it's still like it's a little awkward because it sounds a little different, and you think that the lute might be a little out of tune, so you might have to adjust it a little bit because it sounds kind of off.
Yeah, it has more strings also, so it's, should be kind of
Well-
difficult.
Is there anything on this left side, or is it just wall?
Just a wall.
We did skip a door behind the rubble. That's on the left side.
There's also some stairs that we walked by earlier before we got backstage. Should we go up?
So yeah, both the stairs in the back go down. So this one,
Should we both
and,
go down?
and then there's another door that over here next on the other.
Can I see that I'm standing on the trap door?
Sorry.
Sorry, go ahead,
Sorry.
guys.
Oh, I'll say the work. The stairs most likely go below the stage, and then I'll point to the trapdoors. Like, under the stage is where they would keep most of the like stage equipment, and these trapdoors are how you bring them up to the stage.
Oh, so these are pretty sturdy, I'll say, as I jump up and down on the trapdoor.
I'll see if I can. Can I lift the door to the trapdoor?
You don't see that there's a handle on this side.
Hey Simran, do you have that crowbar?
Oh yes.
Mind doing this for me? Or actually, I could crowbar it if you'd like. You look a little tired.
Oh yeah, that might be actually a better idea. Yeah, I'm gonna hand you the crowbar and turn back to the piano and try to play
Rook-
chopsticks.
Rook-
Okay, give me a performance check.
I'll come help him.
Is the door open?
Okay. I'll
There
let
you go.
her-
You bad luck. I'll-
Yeah,
But
mine
I'm
is
strong.
eight.
Okay, no, never mind.
So you guys were talking over each other, so it's kind of hard for me to understand.
Sorry.
What were you guys trying to do?
I'll crowbar the door open. The
Okay.
trapdoor open.
Can I help him crowbar the door open?
Do you have advantage for that? Like, what would crowbar fall under?
Strength.
It would just be a strength check.
Sure, you can. Okay, if then I would assume you have proficiency in that. Then go ahead and give me a crowbar with advantage.
I have a plus
Oh.
0, so
It would be
it'll
what,
just be
athletic?
with advantage. 17. Oh yeah, it probably would be an athletics roll, but yeah, it would be the same result. I have a plus 0 in athletics.
Yeah, so with the crowbar, the end of the bit. I don't know the anatomy of a crowbar, but you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you're able to like prop it open, and the trap door is opened. With an 8 on performance check for the piano, you play what you think is chopsticks. Nobody else thinks it's chopsticks, but you think it's chopsticks.
Good enough for me. Literally.
My dark vision should still be active if I
Yeah,
just
I
look down
I don't have
there.
a map for this.
Okay.
Yeah, so you do have a dark hallway. It is there's no light down there at the moment. There are like as you assume, there are bits and pieces of like props. You have like smaller stage stuff that can fit through the trapdoor. And it does stretch across to the other side, but with your dark vision, you do notice that there are two other doors down at the bottom.
How far down does it go?
It's like a 5 foot drop. No, it's a 10 foot drop. But there is like ladders that you can climb down.
Shall we?
Do it.
I'm just gonna take the stairs. I'll take the left side stairs.
Okay.
Gonna
If you
follow
wanna if you wanna jump down, or if you wanna use the ladder to go down the trap door, you can go ahead and do that.
I'm gonna climb down the ladder.
Okay.
I'm
Easily
gonna
enough.
jump.
As you make your way down, Rook, it is pitch black for you.
Cool, cool.
You can't see anything. Zaz, Jay, you guys make it down no problem. I assume because Jay, you don't have dark vision, so I'm assuming Zaz is kind of like be careful to step here and step here so you don't trip
Yeah.
and fumble.
Once we get down in there, I'll cast light.
Okay. Yeah, and so you do have light. Light gives you how much?
Light, I believe,
30 bright, 30
30.
dim,
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
or it's 20 bright, 20 dim. One of the two.
yeah, 20 bright, 20 dim.
There we go.
Oh no.
So yeah, so as you cast light, Rook, you do see that. Oh, yeah. I mean, it probably would have been smarter for you to have followed someone who has a light source, but you now can see where your other two friends are behind you. As you step to the side, Submarine follows, and then Shuji. So you guys are all down in the quote unquote basement area. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna pull the greatsword back out because I guess
Uh-huh.
I had to put it away. And I guess I'll walk around. I can see now, right? So I'll
You
walk
can
around.
see kind of like dimly, like you have to get closer to Jay to be able to see more, but you have some like dim lighting.
Okay. Just go rummage around, poke things with the greatsword.
Okay. You can give me if you want to investigate. Excuse me. If you want to investigate, you can investigate. Because I don't have a map for this. Anybody who would want to investigate can go ahead and do that. You would just be in your own separate area with a 1.
I've never really been to gym.
You're having too much fun with your sword that you're not really paying attention to what you're looking at.
A nice sword.
I'll also investigate.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm gonna look
investigate
around as
too.
well.
Okay. With a 14, Shuji, you let's see. You find a small pouch. Inside are 3 gold, 3 silver, and 2 copper pieces. 22, Zaz, you find a really cool looking cloak.
Nice.
Your detect magic is not up anymore because you took it off. It's been more than 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so no longer have detect magic. It's because you are like next to Jay, you do notice that it's kind of like embroidered with like really nice gold threads. It looks really fancy.
Fancy.
This would be so good for your magic act.
Nice.
I'll like. I'll put it on for now. Just wear it.
Wait, so are you wearing 2 cloaks?
I don't. my
Don't you
normal-
have a cloak of protection?
Oh, I do.
I mean,
I
why
mean,
can't you?
I mean.
Put up with the heat.
Only a real magician would wear 2 cloaks.
One on each shoulder. With a non-natural 20, Jay, you actually find a chest in there, down below, and I'm not gonna make you roll for anything to open it up because it is unlocked. And you actually find a pouch, like a bigger pouch of gold. So you'll probably have like you'll say you have 10 gold, 5 silver. You do find a dagger, and let's see, you find an empty vial.
That reminds me, guys. I saw a chest up there that Shuji wasn't able to open. We should crowbar that thing too. There might be some good stuff in here. We're finding all kinds of good stuff back here.
Okay, I'm gonna set them in my bag with everything else.
Okay.
Did somebody say crowbar?
Yeah. Should I go?
New pastime. Let's open things with crowbars.
Yeah.
I mean, I never had. Why not?
If everybody's going back to that last chest here in the back, then I'll follow them.
Over here.
I will say, it's like this is weird, right?
There's nobody here. But we heard sounds, or Jay heard sounds.
There is a whole section that we haven't gone through yet. There's a matching, what I assume, since everything has been pretty symmetrical, what would be a matching hallway to the other one that is we just came through to get back here. But yeah, it is kind of weird that we haven't seen anyone yet.
Yeah.
Over here would be the door, right?
Correct.
Can,
Here, wait.
can
Someone
I,
crowbar this chest open.
Can I open this door?
Yeah. So, yeah. Are you taking the crowbar from Samira? No, Zaz had it last. Are you taking the
I
crowbar
would
from?
give that back as soon as I was done with it.
Okay. So, do you want Cimarine to open it, or do you want to open it?
I want to try it.
Okay.
And then probably hand it off to somebody else.
Okay. Do you want Rook to assist you, or are you just doing it on your own?
Nope.
Let me do it on my own because
Oh, all
I
right.
really wanted to do that. So
Yeah.
that sounds about right.
Yeah, so go ahead and give me either a strength or an athletics check.
Let me see. Gonna be. Wait, which one is gonna be? They're the same, right? They seem to be
No,
the
it would be
same.
do an athletics check.
Okay. Let me just do it here.
It would
With
be strength save.
disadvantage. Oh my god.
With a 7, unfortunately, you try as you might, you just don't have the strength
Yeah.
to make it.
Just too tired, so I'm gonna hand it off to Rook.
All right.
Uh,
Rook,
Not
uh,
my day.
All right, let's try it.
Do you have a profession? Do you have advantage normally
On strength stuff.
or athletics? Yeah, strength stuff.
Only if I'm raging.
Okay, so go ahead and give me that roll with your bad luck.
Right.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, come on.
Uh,
Again?
yeah, you're not.
I'm not the only
I
one,
know.
okay?
It hasn't been your day lately.
All right. Well,
This
I'm
chest does
gonna.
not want to budge.
Can I take
Oh.
my greatsword and smash it over the top?
Yeah, you can definitely do that. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Before I do that,
You gonna rage?
to rage.
You're gonna rage?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
He's so mad the chest won't open.
This crowbar's not doing its job. I know the perfect thing that'll do this job. So I'm gonna rage, and then I'm gonna hit the chest over the top with the greatsword
Okay.
with a reckless attack.
Okay. The reckless.
It's perfect.
Come on!
With, feels really light. You definitely hit it. So go ahead and give me damage.
All right.
11. You very easily smash open the top of the chest, and as you go through it, you notice that you hear like the sound of glass breaking.
No.
And go ahead and give me a perception check.
Not
Yeah,
bad.
you see like with the sound of glass breaking and you kind of like leaning in, get a closer look, you do notice that you broke 2 bottles of potions.
Well,
So
Could have been worse.
opened it.
unfortunate.
Didn't.
Unfortunately, that's what happens when you break open a chest.
We know what was in there.
You didn't know. Now you know.
Yeah. Now I know. The more you know, the knowledgeable more you are. My job is. As I walk by, I'm going to just smash this chair as well.
Okay.
I'm just gonna push open this door, or
Okay.
I'm just gonna open this door.
It pushes open.
Okay.
Go. You. I won't make you roll against trying to smash the chair, so you smash it. You come into what looks like another. Sorry, I opened up that initiative thing. What looks like another hallway. So give me 60 feet. How long does dark vision last for you?
8 hours.
Okay.
Nice.
Give me 60 feet. Okay, we'll go here. I don't want to scroll down. There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
Looks like to be a lot more props. This time you got like a lot of like scenic stuff. Bushes, makeshift trees.
The actual storage area.
Mm.
Okay. Well, and then is this over here, like what they're standing? Is that also just a wall?
Yeah,
Like,
it's also
not
just gonna
actually
be a
door?
wall. Yeah.
Did our characters never figured out that the performance thing in the carnival was like an illusion, right? You just told us that as like players.
What do you mean?
So you remember you mentioned that if we kept asking when the next show was going to happen, they'd say, "Oh, in a couple hours," right? And for
You
the
wouldn't.
show
Yeah,
to
you
actually-
wouldn't have known that as players. I was telling you that as no. Oh no, your
Well,
characters
as,
wouldn't have known
as
that. Yeah.
characters, we don't know that.
You don't know
so,
that, yeah.
So my character can't put those two pieces
No.
together because he never figured that out.
Right.
It's like well, wait, so Jay heard noise from the left side door, but we entered the stage from the right side door, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
And I angrily walk down the hallway.
Like, so I'll suggest to the group is like, what if we try the other door? Is that weird? Would that be too weird?
Honestly, nothing that we've done here makes any sense, so I don't think that's too weird. No.
So, Rook, as you're walking down the hallway because you don't have vision, go ahead and give me
In a
athletics
blind
or
rage.
acrobatics.
In a blind rage, just storming.
Your
down the
rage would have
hall.
dropped
That's
though
Amazing.
because you're not
it
in
fair?
combat. If you're not getting hit, your rage.
What if he's
falls.
running into things? Does that count as getting hit?
That does not count
Oh.
as getting hit. You have to take damage, or
That's 1
you have
minute.
to actually like. You don't have to take damage. I think people have to like attempt to hit you and stuff like that. So go ahead and give me another roll.
Even better. Never mind.
Oh,
Same-
that's 13. There were a couple times where you almost like slipped on like the kind of like bush where there's leaves and stuff that had fallen from it. You kind of catch yourself briefly. There is obviously like a wooden boat on there, and you kind of like almost trip over that, but you're like, oh wait a minute, and then you kind of like, I'm just gonna leap over it, and you don't actually fall.
Then I turn around and swing the sword at it.
And you hit it because it's an object.
I yell back at Shuji and Zaz and be like, dude, this sword, no joke, feels really light.
Well, just be careful where you swing it. Let's head back to the entrance for now.
All right.
All right,
So-
which way are you guys wanting to exit? Are you gonna
I'm just gonna follow down.
Yep.
Okay, and the door looks unobstructed,
it looks unobstructed.
so I'm going to push from this end.
It opens.
Okay. All right, and then I'm gonna exit from the right side door
Okay.
into the lobby,
Okay.
Just to be really careful.
And I'm gonna assume Shuji follows you guys as well because he is
Yeah.
As we're
bathroom.
walking down, I'm gonna like look at the items that are
Okay,
along the-
so yeah, so as you're doing that, go ahead and give me an investigation check in the storage room.
yeah. 13.
13. You find plastic food like corn they might have used for a performance. Nothing really like nothing, no gold or anything that kind of stands out for you.
Okay, cool.
I guess it's time to try the other door.
Yeah.
Got nothing else we can do.
Do you want to
Press my
listen?
ear up against the door. Do I hear noise?
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay.
21. You don't hear anything at the moment.
Hear anything?
No.
All right, I'm
Weird.
door.
Alright, good.
I push it open, expecting fully to just be in the auditorium again.
You see the auditorium again.
Thick.
You also see that to your left is another skeleton friend.
Another friend I will pickpocket.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
I'm gonna suggest that we try to sort of take seats and see if that prompts anything like show. Like maybe they're sort of waiting for us.
With a 12, you find 2 gold pieces.
Can I take a look at the pamphlet again?
Yeah.
Has it changed at all?
Give me a perception check.
I hate. What are they called? Spot the difference games.
With a 19, it looks exactly the same.
God damn it.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay.
Did we miss a door back there to the left or right here?
No, that's a wall.
Okay.
It just looks like a door.
Mm-hmm.
It probably has something to do with those rings that you guys found, right? Something?
Fuck. You can't identify them, so I don't want to suggest people put them on.
I like hold up my hand, holding the 2 rings that I got from the carnival on my fingers. I'll put it on.
Well, I'm not the one with the rings, so that's up to Jay and Cimarine, right? You guys have the rings?
Oh, Jay has both of them.
I have both of them.
Be the guinea pig.
Well, one of the ones that I have is pretty clearly like a mood ring type ring. The other I'll go ahead and hand to Rook.
I'm gonna slide it.
Just the simple band one.
Can I slide it onto my thumb?
Sure. As you are sliding it onto your thumb, it seems at first glance a little small for you. But as you are kind of like putting it on your thumb, the ring seems to adjust itself to fit comfortably on your fingers.
Regular people.
Oh.
Nothing happens
I give everybody a thumbs up
with the ring, right?
with the ring.
We have to attune to it though.
Still alive?
That'll take an hour.
Feel great.
Oh, that's right.
All right. Well, let's try Simarine's idea. Why don't we head to the front of the stage, and I'll do a magic trick and see what happens.
Should I just hold on to this ring?
That's an idea.
That
Well-
or you can back to Jay.
All right, I'll hand it back to Jay since nothing happened.
Remember when
Alright,
we
I'll
were at
set
the
it back with the rest of
circus? They made us perform in front of those
Oh.
people, so
You take back the ring, Jay. Are you wearing it or are you just pocketing it?
Give
I
it
just
back
put
to
it in
Jay.
my pocket.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll
As
sit on the
Rook, as
step
you take
and
it-
wait for everybody to take a seat.
Rook, as you take off the ring and you hand it back to Jay, the ring kind of reshapes itself back to its original size.
Oh, okay.
I'll do more like investigation of it next time we're like resting.
Um. All right, you guys take a seat at the front of the auditorium, the front front row seats. There you go. Zaz, go ahead and give me a performance check. What are you gonna do?
Okay, so I have my deck of marked cards.
Yes.
I'm just gonna do sleight of hand magic trick stuff, and then I'll pretend to throw a card, but then then reveal that I had the card all along, stuff like that.
Okay, go ahead and give me a performance check.
Okay. 15.
With a 15, you do pretty well. This is something that you've been doing for quite some time. So it's just at this point, it's all like muscle memory. And as you guys are watching the performance happen on stage, it looks really, really freaking cool to see like a friend kind of in their own element, doing something that they absolutely love.
Yeah, I finished by doing one of those fancy shuffles where all the cards are like they're like it's in one hand and I'm catching them in the other, but it's very visible that all the cards are moving from one hand to the other. Like I'm like flicking them towards my other hand and catching them. And then I do a bow and I stroke my beard to finish it off.
And
I stand up and clap.
and the sword goes, wow.
Yeah, I just keep swinging the sword in the air. Wow, 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 wow.
Yeah. As you finish your performance, your friends are clapping, the sword is being waved around back and forth. Nothing's changed.
Huh.
Well, that was embarrassing.
That was a great trick. That was awesome.
I'm gonna turn back around to the piano.
Mhm.
If I look at the keys, wait, Sabrina already played it though. Damn it.
Yeah, she played chopstick.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you should take.
If I look at the keys, does it look like any of the keys are more worn than the other ones?
No, these go like actually give me a investigation.
Damn it.
You as someone who doesn't play piano, it looks like the correct number of keys. They don't look like anything looks out of place.
Mm-hmm.
Can I look inside the piano?
Yeah. You lift the lid. Go ahead and give me an investigation roll.
17.
The 17, it looks like all the parts that all that you need for a piano. I don't know piano anatomy. The strings are there. I don't know. It's not dusty or anything. Like it looks like it's really well taken care of.
Huh.
Yeah. And just like all the other instruments that Cimarine kind of like was looking at, they're not like instruments that people kind of like throw around and just like mistreat. Instruments are expensive stuff, so they are treated as such.
How fancy is this piano?
It's pretty fancy. It looks like it's made out of marble.
So Shuji says, we had a bunch of these in our house. So he's gonna, can I do an investigation check on else? See if there's
Sure.
something down there.
Sure. Nice. With a 20, these pedals, there's 3 of them, right? Is that how many there are? for
Yes.
pianos? Yeah, there's 3 of them. Nothing. Yeah, they look like normal pedals that you would find on other standard pianos.
Is it on wheels?
Yes, because usually you should be able to roll pianos on and off the stage. It is locked though, so you can't really push it. So you do notice that with that investigation that it is, I think it's pushed down, so the wheels are locked in place.
little white thing on the floor of the stage. Is it a bird?
Give me an investigation check.
Great, it does. Sick.
With a 3, it's not a nat 1. It looks like some prop thing that someone might have just dropped by accident. It looks like a little paper bat.
Okay. A little paper bat.
Yeah, like you know,
Like
the
origami?
creature, like the bat. Yeah. Not like origami, like things that people would use for props, like maybe they're hanging from the
Ah.
ceilings and like they're flying around, you know, by string and stuff like that.
Let's see. All right.
As a question, can we get like up these stairs up here, or are they blocked off?
What
What
stairs?
stairs?
Up
At the
all the
bottom?
way up front.
Oh,
Yeah, lobby.
in the lobby.
Oh no, they're
Mhm.
blocked off.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I just wanted to make sure.
Hmm.
I'm sort of confounded. I don't know what to do.
Yeah,
My
Yeah, same
um,
actually.
it's like that part where you hit in a video game where you're like, you know, obviously there's something I can do, but I'm not sure what.
I think we
Why
can
would they
try.
Through.
Game facts.
I think we can try all sitting down and see if that changes because the show is it's not supposed to be us, but supposed to be those ladies who love theater. So
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
that helps, but I'm not sure. I mean, it won't hurt. It's literally just sitting down.
Let's do it.
All right.
Shuji, are you staying on stage?
No.
Rebelling.
No, I'm just gonna stay here and figure out what the hell's going on with this piano. As you guys take a seat, the lights go out.
Oh my.
So Maria, um,
Nobody knows but Simran plays puzzle games.
I'm more of a hidden object game fan myself.
and all the lights that you see in the auditorium area, like that are kind of like that were illuminating the auditorium and the stage, it all goes out. So only I guess if Shuji has the goggles on, I see Zaz has his dark vision. Is your light still on, Jay, or is it off?
Yes.
Okay, if it's on, so you have that light illuminated, but everything else is just otherwise everybody else is in what they see is total darkness. There's silence unless you guys choose to talk. For what seems like 5 minutes, and then you start to hear like sounds of things moving across the stage, and you hear I think it'll be it's Zaz, I believe it's Zaz and Jay with the highest passive perceptions. So is it 14?
Yeah.
Anybody else higher than 14?
I
Or
got
14 or higher?
11.
Mine is 16.
Okay, so yeah, so definitely Jay and Zaz will hear like voices in the backstage area. You don't necessarily, because you're not like actively listening, you don't hear what they're saying, but you do hear it sounds like there's a conversation going on. And a moment later, the front lights, like these floor lights, there you go, shine back on again, and the stage is decorated with it seems like it's very like old looking props, like that definitely seen better days. The piano is kind of like it's no longer there, like the shuffling, the sounds of like things going across the stage was the piano being moved. And there is kind of like the cardboard cutout of like waves like along the front of the stage, and they're kind of moving like behind, like between like layers and stuff. And you see a giant ship in front of you, and in the standing on one of the masts, or the I guess mast of the ship, is a lovely lady. Let me find her if I can. God damn it.
I'll cancel my light as well at this point.
Okay. Please do the things that I want you to do. Appear. And as she appears, you hear a sea of applause echoing throughout the auditorium. But you guys don't see anybody other than yourselves. But you hear as if the auditorium is filled with hundreds and hundreds of people. They're just clapping. And a moment later, another individual appears. And those who had looked at the pamphlets recognize this as the two actresses that are starring, named Sphinx and Forcible.
Hmm.
And do you guys want to do anything?
I'm just gonna hold my sword out in front of me.
Wow. As it does that, like one of the actresses, kind of like
Just gonna watch quietly.
alters for a moment, and then like, goes back into like her performance, like kind of like her stage self. And over the course of like the next 30 minutes, if you guys want to just sit here and watch, they do a performance. It's a lovely story about a pirate, a captain, falling in love with a siren that they meet at sea, and the two of them kind of battle the go through the the difficulties of being in love and being two different species, and kind of like figuring out how to overcome the differences. And it ends with, it's a bittersweet story. It's not a happy ending, and when the lights go out once more, the applause kind of echoes throughout the auditorium again once more, and the lights dim.
Kind of just look around behind to see if I see anyone.
Yeah, give me an investigation check, because it is still dark for you. I'm gonna move these guys away.
What?
What? Yeah, you don't see anything. You're oh my god. You
I
start
think
to
it's
look.
time for you to roll with real dice.
You
so
start to
too.
look, and your sword goes wow, and you're like wow.
Oh,
And you get so distracted by your sword that you forgot what you were doing.
Holy
like my
shit.
average investigation roll today has been like 3. I'm definitely rolling real dice now. All right, well, I don't see anything. I'm just gonna sit here. No, actually, no, it's too dark.
A few minutes later, the lights come back on again, and the stage is as it once was when you guys first approached it, or right before you guys all sat down.
Right, so this seems really fishy. We should try to go check this out. Where the
Where did
audience?
the ladies disappear to?
Yep, they're not on stage anymore.
No, where did they disappear to, or did they just
The
completely?
lights went out. Oh, you saw them walk off stage.
Okay.
Gotta go check it out. This is really weird.
Wait, what if we all stand up and then sit back down?
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
clap before we do anything.
Okay, I'll
You're gonna
clap.
clap?
The story was pretty
So
cool.
I'll-
Okay, as you guys stand, all of you guys stand, yeah.
Okay.
And you guys all sit back down. I said the lights are on. Yeah, you see the lights go back off again. And once again, those who want to actively listen to whatever noises and stuff that go on stage, you do see that the I guess Shuji and Zaz would both see like the pianos are being rolled off once more. You don't see exactly what, like you see like tiny individuals, they're probably no more than like 3 feet tall, push these pianos off the stage, and then they disappear behind the curtain. And then props are being put on the stage again, and once again the lights turn on, and the ladies are back on stage. Oh, I'm moving the wrong thing. This time with a different performance, dressed in different attire.
When they're on stage, can I keep an eye out for anything that might look like the soul gem?
Yeah, you can give me an perception check. Sorry.
Okay.
So, you don't see anything that's like a gem, but
Mhm.
you do like the closest thing that you see that is a gem, aside from like the clothes, like the jewels that they're wearing on their clothes, is probably like they both are wearing rings on their fingers. Each
Okay.
of them having like I forget which one is which. Binks. Binks is crap. Yeah, Forcible is the one in pink. Sphinx is the one in green. So you see that Forcible, they both have like a ring that is respective to like their primary color, which is pink and green.
Okay.
But other than that, you don't see anything that might relate to a soul gem.
Hmm.
So once again, oh sorry. These ladies do their little performance. I don't have another one in mind, but they're probably a lot of them are probably very like Shakespearean. So I will say this one is Julius Caesar.
Fun.
Yeah, and these are like what would you like to do, Rook?
Oh, I'm just kind of sliding over to the side.
Uh-huh. And the ladies are still performing.
Hey,
You're
can
not
I,
doing
can I try to like get out of my seat and just kind of like sneak around over here on the side to see where this audience is coming from?
where in what direction? Oh yeah, sure. So give me a stealth check.
Oh god.
Oh. Wait, hold on.
Bless you.
Oh, thank you.
Eight.
With an 8, as you think that you're like trying to be really quiet and stealthy, but like this seat is broken.
Oh no.
And as you're trying to like scooch over to it, you don't realize that it's broken, and you kind of like fall flat on your ass, and the sword goes wow, and you're like, oof. And as you do that, the actresses on stage suddenly stop mid sentence, and they turn their attention onto you. And as they do that, you immediately notice that a spotlight is shining on you.
Uh-oh.
Fuck. I was gonna alpha strike them.
And she says, one of them says, like, don't you know it's rude to interrupt a performance?
I really want some
And
popcorn.
then shoot a fireball at one of them.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Go ahead and roll for initiative. Because you're attacking them.
Yeah. No, I mean, let's be real. This is gonna devolve into a fight. So I'm gonna get the first hit in.
All right, go ahead and surprise attack. Give me which one are you gonna aim at first?
I'm gonna hit pink.
Okay, go ahead and roll
Which
the
one
hit.
it is.
I don't know if I can put a name on them. Give me a
Okay,
second.
is that one?
Give me a second. I gotta pull up the sheet.
2. Jesus Christ. That wow goes off.
Yeah, 22 definitely hits. And go ahead and give me a damage. Whoops. Where is the? Did I mess up the? Oh, there you go. I need to reset this again.
Wait.
You just need to make it descending order.
Yeah, no, this is from last combat as well. I always forget to like reset the combat stuff.
How do I
This is-
get it to send
right
again?
No, I had 24 from last
Okay. So
You
remember,
can select
you have to select your token, then
Gotcha.
roll initiative. You rolled a 17 first time though, so you should.
Who did? You should-
No, I rolled a 9 the first time.
It says 17. Oh,
No,
nah.
9 the first time.
Yeah.
You should have a 9 instead.
Yeah.
And then Slimerine is a 23. Zaz is a 7. Rook is a 14. Wow, you guys did not roll very hot except for Slimerine. Yeah, so with
Yeah, I'm kind of tired, but
with
ready to
a
fight.
22, you hit and
11 fire
you
damage.
deal 11 fire damage, and that's where we're gonna call it for tonight. Because this is gonna be probably a very long combat.
Oh boy.
It doesn't say that. Your sword does not say that.
It's a fight. We're just gonna blast them first. Let's be real.
That's fair.
Although I probably should have hit them with a minute meteor.
I mean, you see the eyes, so it's like,
Yeah, no, they've got button eyes.
yeah.
That's bad news bears.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Mhm.
probably gonna kill me. I don't want to die.
Yeah, I like how Cimarine was like, let's everybody sit on the stairs, and then Zaz was like, all right, I'll perform.
I mean, it's definitely in character.
It is really
It was Submarine's idea. It was like, oh, maybe we have to perform. I was just like, okay.
no, it was someone else who said that. Cimarine was the one that was like, oh, maybe we should take a seat in the auditorium.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at the same time, I really wanted to see Zaz performing, so I didn't say anything.
Man, you know, I don't know why I thought I could be sneaky. Bad day for rolls.
It's been like a bad several weeks for you for
Oh,
rolls.
yeah. All right, yeah, I'm
Mm.
definitely my real dice again.
The cards that you pull, literally.
This is
Unfortunate.
gonna be intense.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be a fun
Oh,
fight.
Whew. I got a shiny new toy and a shiny old toy. I'm ready.
Hopefully, I equipped the right element. Fight.
Man, I'm
We'll
excited
have
to
to
see what happens.
see. You don't know what's
Alright.
I
coming
know
for
we
you.
don't. We don't know.
All right, thank you guys so much for joining this week, and I guess next week we don't. Oh, so yeah, because I didn't tell Tojo or Josh, but to keep things easier going forward, because I think we for Josh, because of your new work schedule, we're just start at 7:30. Sorry, 6:30 PST. So we're just moving it back 30 minutes, just so we don't have to like wait in the lobby and stuff like that.
Okay.
And then as far as I know right now, unless you guys have something, so 7:30 next, 6:30 next week. Yeah. Same. Yeah.
Sure,
Mhm.
yeah.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Yep.
All right. Hope you guys had fun.
That was pretty
And-
cool.
Oh yeah.
A lot of shenanigans.
Super fun.
You got a new toy.
Guys, I've got to finish moving stuff.
Yeah. Have fun
Fun.
with that.
Yeah. All right. I'll catch you guys later then.
All right, guys.
Yeah,
have a
have a
good
good
night.
night.
Bye.
Good, everybody.
Bye.